You've heard about a Roth IRA, but maybe you were disappointed to learn that you couldn't take advantage of a Roth IRA because your income level is too high. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you that no matter what your income level is, if you're making $300,000, $400,000, $1 million a year, you can actually contribute to a Roth IRA through this process called the Backdoor Roth IRA. So I'm going to take you step by step through that Backdoor Roth IRA process and answer some questions that you might have. Hi, my name is Erika. I'm a lawyer and this channel is all about personal finance. And before we get started, if you could give this video a big thumbs up, that'll help because I really want people to be able to find this video and learn about the Backdoor Roth IRA. Just as a reminder, a Roth IRA is this incredible vehicle where you put your money in post-tax, so after you've paid taxes on that money, but then your money grows tax-free and any withdrawals you make from your Roth IRA are tax-free. Amazing, powerful vehicle. Let's go over some key background information you need prior to jumping into the step-by-step. The first thing I want to say is even though my title says this, it's actually not that the income limits have been removed. It's that through this process called the Backdoor Roth IRA, it's effectively as if the income limits have been removed because anyone, regardless of your income level, if you're making $2 million a year, regardless of that, you can actually have a Roth IRA through this process. The second piece of background information that you need to have is for a traditional Roth IRA, if your modified adjusted gross income is above $206,000 for a couple filing jointly or $139,000 for filing individually, then unfortunately you cannot contribute to a Roth IRA the traditional way. So you'll have to keep watching this video so that you can do it through the backdoor method. Third thing, the contribution limit for your Roth IRA is $6,000 or $7,000 if you're 50 or older. And fourth thing I want to say is that this is 100% legal. For a while there was questions about whether this was a loophole and whether this was allowed, but in 2018, Congress officially blessed this backdoor Roth IRA process as allowed under current law. Now that I have you excited, let's dive into the step-by-step tutorial for how to do a backdoor Roth IRA, which again, as a reminder, is for individuals who are above the income limits for a traditional Roth IRA. So you have to do this backdoor process instead to kind of bypass those income limits. Step one is going to be to open your traditional IRA. As you can see on the screen, I selected to open mine at Vanguard, but you can choose what is best for you based on your preferences. After clicking Open Your Roth IRA, you'll be taken to 5 different tabs. The first one says Tell Us About You. And here, when it says Select Your Account Type, you'll click Traditional IRA. Step 2 is to actually fund the traditional IRA. And as you can see, you have 2 choices here. I chose to fund it via electronic bank transfer. For me, the maximum I can contribute to my traditional IRA is $6,000, but again, remember that if you're over the age of 50, then you can actually contribute $7,000 towards it. So I went ahead and put these $6,000 into my account. After that, it'll bring you to this third tab where you'll review and submit your application. Just make sure that the account type here is traditional IRA and that you funded it with the $6,000 or $7,000. Now you've completed steps 1 and 2, where you've opened a traditional IRA and you've funded it with the $6,000 or $7,000. For step 3, you're actually going to open the Roth IRA now. From there, there's going to be a waiting period. For Vanguard, I found it to be anywhere from 2 business days to a full week, where you're actually waiting for those funds to settle into your traditional IRA account. So fast forward a few business days later, and once that money has settled into your traditional IRA, you are ready for step 4, which is the actual conversion process, where you convert your traditional IRA into a Roth IRA. One note on this is that you'll want to do step 4 as soon as you can, meaning as soon as that money has settled into your traditional IRA, because you don't want that money in the traditional IRA to grow, have any time to grow, otherwise it's just going to complicate the taxes for you. For this step, you're going to go into your traditional IRA and click this button that says Convert to Roth IRA. Once you click on that button, you'll be brought to this page that has a big yellow sign that says you are liable for any taxes due. You don't have to worry about this because your initial IRA contribution was a non-deductible contribution, so you can just ignore this part. You just want to make sure that you double check your work here so that you have everything correct. So for step 1, make sure you're choosing to convert from the traditional IRA, and I'm going to convert all of the account. For step 3, make sure you're choosing to convert to the Roth IRA. And then for step 4, you're going to check this box that says, I elect not to have federal and state income taxes withheld, because again, as I explained, this is not a taxable event. Once you've double checked your work, you can click submit, and then you are done with step 4, which was the actual process of converting your traditional IRA into the Roth IRA. Step 5 is to buy funds, ETFs, stocks in your Roth IRA. And before you do that, make sure you watch this video where I talk about how important it is to understand expense ratios. And step 6 is to fill out Form 8606 in your 1040, which I'll talk about more in detail in a bit. Step 7, if this is applicable to you, is to repeat the whole process for your spouse. Even if he or she has no earned income, he or she can actually have a Roth IRA, because the rule is as long as you both have combined $12,000 of earned income, you can each have a Roth IRA. So if you're married, go ahead and repeat that whole process for your spouse. Step 8 is to repeat this process every single year, because the Roth IRA is an incredible investment vehicle where your money is going to grow tax-free and you're going to be able to pull it out tax-free, and you just don't want to miss out on that. Before I get into a big warning and some tips, I wanted to give you just a quick overview. So here are the steps to do the Backdoor Roth IRA. And I know it seems like a lot, but just remember it's a small time commitment, and retirement you is really going to thank you for doing this. Just because my goal with this channel is not only to provide you good personal finance advice, but also to make sure that it's easy to follow through with and very actionable, I've made this free PDF that you can download by clicking the link below. What it's going to do is it's going to walk you through step by step all of the steps that we just covered for how to do the Backdoor Roth IRA. It's also going to take you through the tax stuff. So it's going to show you exactly how to fill out the Form 8606 I talked about. And finally, it's going to answer all of the commonly asked questions that I get regarding the Backdoor Roth IRA, like what you see right here on the screen. As you can see, one of the big ones is, can I still do the Backdoor Roth IRA for last year? Very quickly, the answer is yes, but you need to do it before tax filing date this year. And it's also going to complicate the process just slightly, so you'll want to download that free PDF where I give you more details on how to do it for last year. The big warning that I have to give you before you do the Backdoor Roth IRA is that in order to do the Backdoor Roth IRA, you cannot have any money that is tax deferred in an IRA. This doesn't apply to 401k or 403b accounts, but does apply to these. This is because if you do have money that is tax deferred in an IRA, you'll be subject to a pro rata calculation that can essentially counteract the benefits of doing the Backdoor Roth IRA. So if you want to do the Backdoor Roth IRA, you'll need to first make sure that you don't have any money that is tax deferred in an IRA. And if you do, don't worry, I have these steps for how to handle that in the PDF below, as well as what exactly the pro rata rule is and more details on it if you're interested. The reason I made this PDF that has all the details is because if I were to include all of these details in the video, this video would probably be 30 or 40 minutes and no one would sit through that. And the thing with personal finance, what I care about, it's not about what kind of information you consume. In this day and age, people consume so much information, but the difference between everyone else and you is that you are going to take action on it. So I wanted to make this video short enough where you get excited about this Backdoor Roth IRA, go to your computer right now and start the process, start step 1, because again, retirement you is really going to thank you for this. I remember actually reading about the Backdoor Roth IRA in 2016, but at that time I was just kind of like, sounds like a lot of work, and didn't do it and then forgot about it. So actually the first year that I did the Backdoor Roth IRA was last year. And I really regret that because I can't make up for that lost time no matter what I do with my Roth IRA in the future. So please hit the thumbs up on this video so that YouTube will share it with other people. Share this video with a friend who needs to learn about the Backdoor Roth IRA. And most importantly, please go ahead and download that PDF if you need it and start step 1 of the Backdoor Roth IRA process, because I promise you, if you don't do that today, 3 years from now, you're going to regret it because you're going to vaguely remember this video that this girl named Erika Kullberg made about the Backdoor Roth IRA, and you're going to regret not taking action then because you'll never ever be able to make up for that lost time. With that, please watch this video where I talk about expense ratios.